Hi, I'm Holly Love. I am an actress, writer, host, producer, most currently working here in Salt Lake City, Utah on a little show called Talk Utah, crowd surfing. You know what? I have done these videos a lot over the course of my career for multi-level marketing, network marketing, however you want to call it, but never in my life have I honestly meant the words I'm about to say. I am going to introduce you to two gentlemen, and more importantly, a company and an opportunity called JUUVA that's going to transform your life. You're not going to want to go anywhere. We have Grant Pace and Jeff Bracken. You guys are the leaders of this company, the founders. You're going to explain to me why this is not only a company with amazing products, but it is a company that is a way to make money. It's a business opportunity, really.
That's right.
Yeah. So Jeff, do you want to explain to me how you got started and why this is such a different MLM than any other?
Sure, I'd love to. I really got started here because I met Grant Pace. I'd been a very successful distributor in this industry with a lot of success, and felt that the company that I was with didn't have the integrity or the ability as a management team to take us to the next level. And so when I met Grant Pace, and his education and resume is second to none of anybody I've seen, especially in this industry, it was very easy for me to know that I could just be a distributor and focus on being a distributor, and know that the company was going to take care of everything it needed to, that I could just grow my business. And
Grant, you fell into this sort of not on purpose. You started with Avon, you started, because you have a business degree, you were an attorney, your resume is incredible.
Well, I've had about 22, 23 years experience in the industry. I did begin with Avon, but also have worked for other very fine companies in the industry. A few years ago, while I was president of a West Coast direct sales company, I received a phone call from a lifetime friend of mine, a Chinese Malay gentleman, Frankie Kiao, who asked me if I would consider doing something together. That phone call I had from Frankie led to some long discussions and actually some experimentation in China with products and with a compensation plan, with a philosophy designed all around how to make distributors successful. When you focus on the needs of distributors, you start to think differently about a lot of things. You think differently about the kinds of products that they need. We've tried to choose products, all of them with the distributor in mind, products that they could demonstrate and show the full value of the product, before they ask someone to buy them.
So an instant result, they don't have to lose 50 pounds and wait 6 months.
Most nutritional products, even good ones, require you to be on the regimen 6 to 8 weeks before you begin to see a difference. At that point, the person who has introduced you to that product is hoping that you will remember how you felt by contrast 6 to 8 weeks ago, and that you will feel so different that you will now be enamored with that product, want to use it for the rest of your life, and more importantly, decide you want to build a business around it.
And that's a hard sell.
That's a tough sell. If there's something I can do with drops, or mixtures, or balances, or even if it is not demonstrating all of the aspects of the product, if I can show you that it works, that the active ingredients are there, suddenly I've made that sale much easier. Every aspect of JUUVA has been founded on the needs of the distributors. The first thing you do is recognize that there are only a few activities in a distributor's life that really make a difference to their business. And while many companies have tried to become clever by dividing the compensation up into many fragments, you'll hear it when they say, oh, we have 10 ways to earn money, or 15, 12, 20, I've even heard of 24 different ways to earn money. The truth is a distributor cannot organize their time and activities around 20 different functions. In our judgment, there are only 4 that really matter. And all of our bonuses are tied to those 4 activities. One is to purchase the product at a lower price as a distributor and to resell it. The second is to bring other people into the business. That's how you build your organization. That's how the company grows. The third bonus is tied to the use of products. Your own use of products and the purchase of products of people underneath you in your sales organization. The final one has to do with your ability to help other people, your ability to help them earn money. In fact, in JUUVA, we define leadership, we call it a leadership matching bonus, because as a leader, you match the earnings of those who you're helping. So at the end of the day, the compensation plan becomes simple to explain. You can resell the products, you can bring new people into the business, you can use the products and encourage people to use them as well, and guide them and help them to become successful, and those are the basis on which you're paid.
Wow. Like we said right from the beginning, you guys are different. This is a different opportunity that unlike any other that is out there or available or that has been ever done before, because you guys are experienced, you've done this before, you've taken the mistakes and the way things have been structured and why it didn't work in the past, and you're doing it differently.
That's correct.
I'm assuming this is how you became successful in one that was probably really challenging because it wasn't set up like this.
That's for sure.
The ones that I failed at and couldn't do because I got exhausted. And to have an opportunity where your goal is to basically run your own business, motivate your staff, and you get rewarded for that, and get people excited about selling and give them the support they need. I mean, I don't know how you can lose in this game.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah? So Jeff, tell me your experience. How did you find this?
Well, it was interesting. A mutual friend introduced me to Grant, and he and Frankie had just started this opportunity really in Asia. And Grant invited me to come take a look at what they were doing. I was so impressed at what they had done in such a short time that I just knew that this management team was going to take this to be one of the top 10 companies in this industry. The biggest failure in our industry for startups especially is companies that don't have enough money. So I wanted to make sure that this company was financially sound, and it was. I mean, Grant and Frankie, what they've done in the past, their personal net worth, more importantly, the company's debt-free. The second reason companies fail in our industry is they don't have management experience in this industry. There's been lots of great people that have had lots of experience outside our industry and start a network marketing company, and it's different. It's built on relationships, and they make mistakes. So I knew I needed to find somebody who had the success like Grant and Frankie. The next thing I tell people is timing. In our industry, timing's perfect.
It is pretty huge.
Every industry really, timing's crucial. So you need to find a company that has market share where you want to build. And for JUUVA, we're perfect. The next thing was products, and Grant talked a little bit about products, demonstratable products. We've had distributors that have never signed up anybody that get involved with JUUVA that sign up the first 5 people they talk to because the products do the work for them. And the next thing was compensation program. I believe if distributors are compensated fairly, every distributor will have success. And JUUVA is the first company that I found where distributors make money. They make money early, and they are able to make great money. And then last, a system. It's taught by the distributors that are having success with inside JUUVA. So you're learning from those people that have done it before you.
Yep.
I had a hard time finding companies that had 3 of those 6.
Wow.
When I met Grant and realized this was a slam dunk with 6 out of 6 of those items, I just knew there was no other home for me.
Honestly, I'm starting to question my commitment to never ever being a part of one ever again, because I really didn't understand the compensation plan. No one ever talked about that. I never really understood how the company worked or how I was going to make money. I was just told, rah rah, this works, you're going to lose weight, you're going to feel great, and you can get other people on it, or you can have this cream and your face is going to be beautiful and everyone's going to love it and you won't have to pay for it and you'll make money and you can quit your job and go to Hawaii and live. And no one ever talked about the brass tacks of this.
If there's any point we want to emphasize in this interview, it's that. It's that JUUVA has been built with the distributor in mind. We believe from top to bottom, right to left, it's for distributors and their success.
I don't know how I could say it any better.